Gary McDonald has a splendid CV to show anybody. He's reached 2 Scottish Cup finals and 4 League Cup semi-finals in his time with Airdrie. But there's one significant omission. He's still to record a win against his former club. Free kick. First touch of the ball there for Scott Wilson. Vidmar. One wonders just how long Vidmar is going to last in this Rangers team with Arthur Newman on the bench today. Newman, of course, an internationalist, must be the favourite to take back over.
Yeah, but I will say he was very, very good on Thursday night, and it's only performances like that that can, try to keep him. If Newman has a poor, start when he comes back, that Tony can get back in the team again.
Wallace, drawn way back to the halfway line with that. Perini.
We'll say the Airdrie are packing the midfield, absolutely packing it, leaving Steve Cooper almost up front on his own, really, and trying to give Rangers no space in that midfield to, control this game completely.
Well, as Kanchelskis not getting the kind of service which brings out the best in him, not with his back to goal. He's got to be facing it, moving very quickly beyond the full back. That was meant for Alberts. First move by Airdrie. Henry tried to go in there, taken away here by Alan Moore. Tries to go to the outside of Henry, and the referee says it's a throw. Referee, of course, Kenny, he was a schoolboy, he was in Hart's books, and there's a very strong connection between this Airdrie side and Hart. That was a bad one. Look at the pace of Johansson. He might put this away. I think he's going to do it. Yes! Rangers have opened the scoring, and that was a dreadful goal for a defence to lose. I mean, that is like committing suicide, and Johansson put Rangers 1 up.
Well, it was a terrible kick out from Martin. It's a shame, isn't it? 750 appearances, you can go and do something like that, but I tell you, Johansson didn't switch off. He could have had his back to goal. It's possible a goalkeeper can do that. He showed great pace, nicked in between, and Egan, he put them in every day. He gets in between here, he shows really good pace. Thanks very much, bang, and it's 1-0, and that's exactly the start that Alan McDonald didn't want.
Well, I think you balanced that nicely, because it was a dreadful defensive error, but on the other hand, the young lad did very well. And he certainly is beginning to nick the goals now. There's no question at all about that.
I think that's the last, has it scored 4 in the last,
yes,
1 in the last 4?
Well, that's his 7th goal of the season. That's not bad for a man who's been drafted into a position where he wasn't established in the first place.
Well, that's exactly the arch, isn't it? I mean, he's by no means first-team choice initially, anyway, and he's almost made that part his own, and if he keeps scoring goals, there's no way Advocate can leave
him. It's a lovely ball again, and Johansson almost in on top of that. Scott Wilson. Not entirely sure how to come away with the ball, Scott Wilson, but here's Kanchelskis. On the outside, Johansson. This truly is his position, going wide. That's not a bad ball, and Neil Ferguson comes up, and I'm sure is absolutely delighted to get in there to finish that off, and you could see it coming all the way.
So Johansson has started that by coming deep, taking the ball. Kanchelskis put it on, he finds himself out in the wing, great ball in, Fergie into the box. Naughty figure. Marvin Wilson never really went for the challenge. He just let Fergie run in. With Alberts going off, Fergie gets his chance and notches a great ball in, curling away from the goalkeeper. All Fergie has to do is get contact on it, and the goalkeeper can't stop that kind.
Yes, and he comes. Look at the almost kind of ruthless determination about the way he put that down from Martin, who was left totally exposed eventually. A good goal. It was always going to come from the moment it left the foot. Yes. Wallace chasing after that. There's the breakaway, and he's away, and he's going to do it. Yes, that's it. It's all over. Rod Wallace, and you felt all along, even though Rangers were going through a very dull phase indeed, they had that ability to do that, and Rod Wallace scores his 10th goal of the season.
Yeah, he did well there, Rod Wallace. All it is a hump away into safety from Colin Henry. But once Rod Wallace is on the ball, he shows great composure, great control. You see your eye on the ball, goalkeeper, good control, finishes nice with his left foot. Unfortunately, defenders can't do anything about it. And all of a sudden, when Rangers are going to do a tricky time, Archie, they get a little break like that. Got to be said, great skill from Wallace. 3-0, and it's safe to say, Rangers are going to be in the final.
Here's Gordon Jury. Here's Newman again. Touches it beautifully to Wallace, and that is in again. His 11th goal. It's now 4-0, and coming just slightly further back from him, from that beautiful little touch by Arthur Newman. And that's it, as you said, Alan, he wanted a little bit of style to finish.
Yeah, well, all of a sudden Arthur Newman's into the play, and he brings his class in, he gets the ball, cuts inside, it's a beautiful run. I'll tell you what it does though, he makes his mind up. Wallace makes a great run across, and all he needs is the little bit of touch just to direct it. You can see it's a great run from Rod, a beautiful ball in from Arthur Newman, and thank you very much, number 4. Rod Wallace will be enjoying this now. I'm sure he'll be wanting his hat-trick. He just needs a little bit of touch to direct it. It's on goal, and that makes it number 4.
And interestingly enough, Arthur Newman can play left midfield as well, apart from playing that. Gordon Jury should pick it up and does. He's got support by Wallace, way in the left-hand side. There he is. Jury thundering through the middle for this. He's going to put it away. That was a glorious goal. Set up and finished by Gordon Jury, and a man coming back from injury cannot do it in a more accomplished way than that.
Couldn't be more happy for Gordon Jury. Really good pal of mine. He's had a real bad injury. He made the goal. Actually good work by Rod Wallace, giving a bit of weight. A fantastic ball inside, and all Gordon has to do is direct it into the net, and it's number 5. Good ball out there. You can see Rod. You can just see Gordon on the side of the picture. Just comes in now, busting a gut to get in there. Great ball. 5-0. Sorry, Alex, I got it right.